He ran out without his clothes. I will never forget that day. Yusuf ran out of the house, his clothes in my mistress' hands. He didn't even stop to look back. Let me start from the beginning. My name is not important. I am just one of the servants in Potiphar's house. Our master is an important man, one of Pharaoh's officials, a captain in the guard. He is wealthy, powerful, and respected. And like all powerful men, he owns slaves. That's how Yusuf came here. He wasn't born a slave, he was sold. Some traders brought him from a faraway land, saying his own brothers had sold him. I don't know if that's true, but when he arrived, he had nothing. No family, no freedom, just another slave in Potiphar's household. At first, I thought he wouldn't last. A boy like that, who had clearly never been a servant before, but I was wrong. Yusuf was different. Everything he touched just worked. The animals were healthier when he took care of them. The house was cleaner when he organized the work. And the master's business, it started growing. Potiphar noticed. Little by little, he started giving Yusuf more responsibility. At first, just small tasks, but soon it was bigger things. Within a short time, Yusuf was in charge of everything. I mean everything. Master didn't even check his own account anymore. He didn't ask about the food, the money, or the fields. Yusuf handled it all. The only thing Potiphar cared about was the food on his table. And since the house was running so smoothly, everyone except maybe the other slaves was happy. But there was one problem. My mistress. She started watching Yusuf differently. Not like a servant, not like a worker. I would see her eyes follow him as he walked past. I would hear her voice change when she spoke to him. And Yusuf, he noticed. He avoided her. He never let himself be alone with her. He kept his distance. Until the day everything fell apart. The house was quiet. Most of us were outside walking. Yusuf had come in to check on something. That's when my mistress cornered him.
"Come to me,"
she said, grabbing his clothes. Yusuf stepped back, shaking his head.
"No, my master trusts me with everything. How could I do this to him? More than that, how could I sin against God?"
But she didn't let go. She pulled at his robe, trying to make him stay. That's when Yusuf made his choice. He didn't argue. He didn't try to explain anything. He just ran. I stood frozen as he disappeared through the door, leaving his robe in her hands. My mistress was left standing there, breathing heavily. Then her face changed. Anger, embarrassment, and then an idea. She screamed. We all came running. She held up Yusuf's clothes, her voice shaking as she told us her version of the story.
"That Hebrew slave you all trust so much, he tried to attack me and sleep with me. He ran when I screamed."
I knew it wasn't true. I saw everything. But what could I say? Who would believe a servant over the wife of a powerful man? She kept the robe beside her until master came home. The moment he stepped in, she started crying, showing him the robe.
That Hebrew slave you brought into our house tried to take advantage of me. When I screamed, he ran and left this behind."
Master's face changed. He was furious. Well, Yusuf never stood a chance. They took him to prison that same day. I still think about it, about the look in Yusuf's eyes as they dragged him away. He didn't fight. He didn't beg. He just went, as if he knew something none of us did. And maybe he did. Thank you for listening. I love you.